Hello everybody, or good morning or good afternoon. It is like afternoon is all hell right now. I mean, it is gorgeous. It's 83 today. Why are you in the garden bed? Hey, out of the garden bed. Come on, let's go. Get out of the garden bed. I'll let the other dog out real quick. Come on, dude. Let's go potty. Banksy. Let's go. Alright, that was a little detour. But, so today, this is going to be like a project over a few days that we're going to get it done. But today, we are working on a little outdoor vacation home for the torts. So basically, I think I said when we were building the bunny enclosure, which is awesome, we'll check that out in a second. I said the tort enclosure is going to go to about here, where my foot is. And that was no space, but yeah, we're upping it all the way. Full length of the garden bed. I think it's 26 feet, 24-ish feet, might be 20 feet, I don't know, it's somewhere around there. But we're gonna run it the whole length out to the edge here of the my allergies are acting up really bad today too, so don't mind the sniffling. We're gonna run it to the edge of the trim right there, and that way it's gonna give him enough running room, because I don't want any birds coming out from the sky and getting him. I don't want the dog one, not that one, but the little dog. She's not trustworthy yet, so we're gonna build it. And I was thinking about putting the hide in like a corner or something, but I think what the wife wants to do, and we're gonna put wood up here, because I got like a 2x6 I believe it is, or a 2x8 or something. So we're gonna put it here to block on all three of those for the visible barrier, because you don't want them to think they can get out, because I don't want their heads to get caught in chicken wire or anything. But she was thinking about putting their food or water here, so water and food, or food and water, whatever, and then having the hide in the middle, and we'd have a mesh top, and then the door would be here, like would be right in this section, like right in the middle, so that was like the congregation spot for them. So that's what we are going to do today. We are going to cut the board. We're literally just going to make the frame, because I don't have enough wood to do it. And you know, when you're working on a budget, you got to do what you can. That's why it took so long to build this amazing thing, and it is awesome. And look at them. What's up, little bun buns? Hi guys, how you digging it, huh? Well, they are doing really good. They are really liking it, or they appear to be liking it, I should say. But yeah, they're super cool. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We got all the saw. I got the miter saw out. We're gonna cut the boards to fit, then we're gonna screw them all together. Oh, look at that, they were actually digging. That's awesome. They're being bunnies. We're gonna put like a sand pit in there for them too. I think that'd be kind of cool for them to do. But yeah, so we're actually gonna be cutting the one longer board. We're gonna fit everything, make it look all nice. And they're small enough now where I don't think that they could climb over this, but torts are little SUVs, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do. So we are going to take some measurements and cut, because where that is, that's like the start of it. Obviously we're gonna put it together, and then we're gonna run it to here. So we got to cut one of these boards to fit, and then the piece that we cut we're gonna use to fit here. So yeah, it's gonna be the start of everything. And then I got to put a piece along the wall, because the rocks that we have here that Alex put up is too much grip. They will climb up that and flip over if we have the wood butted up to it. So, but we're gonna use like a lot of natural elements like that too, like a rock cave or something. We're gonna get another one of these pavers for their food, and then I want to try to make like a little homemade concrete water dish. I think that'd be kind of cool, or try to figure out a way to do that or something. I don't know, I think it'd be cool. I mean, I've been watching a lot of like how Kenan has his enclosure set up on Camp Kenan, and which would be so cool to meet him one day. Maybe if I ever move to Florida, that'll happen. We'll see. But so I think we're gonna try to do something like that, just so they have naturalistic elements and stuff. And we're looking for plants that can grow here that are good for them to eat, so we can kind of have a little veggie garden for them specifically too. So yeah, I'm going to go grab a piece of wood, measure it out, and yeah, I'll pick it back up in a second. That is the gist of it right there. So I mean, that's gonna be a pretty decent sized enclosure. And basically also what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna put, not that they're necessarily like structural, like worth of anything. I'll probably put 2x4s so they don't lean, but when it's more of a box, that might be a little better. But we're gonna get this piece cut, and then I am out of shape. I'm gonna get this piece cut, drill it together, do the same on that side, and then I think I might put another block right there so it holds it up nice so it doesn't buckle or anything. But again, this thing isn't really gonna be moving. It's just gonna be like the summertime tort house, which is, I think, gonna be really cool. And then the only other thing I could do is block those off, because again, I'm out of wood for the most part. So we're gonna have to make another trip to Home Depot, but we'll probably do that on the next one and get everything taken care of, because I need to go buy chicken wire, I need to buy some hinges, I need to buy a handle, I need to buy more wood, obviously. There's just a lot of stuff that I still need to buy. So we are gonna measure, do some cutties, and finish at least this part of the frame out. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's all we'll do, because I think we're actually going to connect it to the garden beds in certain spots. But yeah, so I'm just going to get that thing measured, and we're going to cutty, and then I will pick it back up when I'm putting her together. Or maybe, yeah, we'll do that. All right, we're back. All right, so I haven't filmed the whole process because I've been out here for a little bit cutting and everything. But yeah, we got the whole frame done in. And this will probably change once we put the top on. I'll probably get rid of that one right there, but for the most part, it's all done. Yeah, we've got these little corner supports all the way through, so it's technically mounted together. And my kid came home, so they brought the torts out, and they're loving it because it is hot as hell today. So, and I put the visual barriers up as well. They're just kind of rough cut, but once they're painted black, they'll look pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna put the top on, but I need to get more wood. Those are screws. I need to get more wood and some chicken wire to build the top. But so as soon as I get that, we're gonna pick this back up and continue on, and hopefully be done here within a couple of days of working on it. So that's the plan. So I will pick this up when I come back. All right, part 2, day 2, whatever it is. It's been a couple days. The weather turned, so it's like kind of gloomy today, but it turned, so we haven't really been working on the tort enclosure at all. But we did paint it to match everything, and today we are going to start adding the incline that we were talking about for the top, kind of like that. This is not what I'm using though. That's what goes right here for the garden bed. And yeah, I bought all these pieces of wood. They're 1x2s, and they are, I believe, 8 feet long, and it was like $127 a piece. So I was like, well, shoot, because I was only gonna grab a few, and then I saw they come in bundles of 6, so I said, why not? Let's get all of them, because I know I'm gonna mess up. So today we are gonna just finish the top, or at least the framing of the top. Actually, we're probably gonna chicken wire it too, so it's protected. But yeah, Alex put in some plants and some seeds that will grow for good tort food, so they can naturally eat it or whatever. And we never fertilize any of this or anything like that. This is all like, basically we just laid seed down and hope for the best, because we were so busy when we were doing the yard, we had no time to really focus on it. We just blocked it off, threw some seed down, called it good, and then it grew in. So it's all pretty good. Plus it was like 5 years ago, so but it all stayed green, so I'm pretty happy about that. And then we did block all that off so the dog can't come out and mess up the yard, because we reseeded over there. But today we are going to start cracking on that, and I am going to be cutting and measuring and screwing. I was going to nail gun them in, but it's more of a pain in the butt to get everything out. So basically I'm going to lay the top frame down, because basically I'm going to put a whole nother, like another layer over the top of this all the way around, and then we'll put braces on most of the pillars, I think, or some of them at least. But I'm going to cut all that up, get it all ready to go, and then I will pick this back up when we are ready to start the incline. So here we go. And after a lot of walking back and forth and measuring and cutting the wrong pieces and everything, we got a basic frame down. So when the lid is on and the top is on, it's going to look a whole lot more uniform than it just being bolted to the or screwed to the actual garden bed. So here it comes out a little bit farther, because I think Oh yeah, when we put this in, it wasn't lined up where it should have been. It should have been back a little bit, as you could tell if you look down that line. It kind of dozes off a little bit. So I made like a little extra support and we screwed it all together. And I mean, it's gonna be perfect. So when we put the door, because I think we're gonna do the door, the top like here, we can actually bolt to that and lift it, and it's not gonna affect all that, which was the whole point. But yeah, so lots of running back and forth because all the cuttings are in the greenhouse. It's like a lot of back and forth running, but I think we got it framed out to where now I can kind of scope it and figure out what exactly we're doing. So basically the whole thing, and I'm gonna have to go run and buy more of these, I've used quite a bit, it's gonna be like that. So yeah, about that probably, yeah, like right about to the inside of that I think is where we're gonna start, and then all that's gonna be wire all the way through, but that's how it's gonna look all the way down. So that's gonna be really cool to get done. I'm gonna start cutting those and getting the angles right, and I'll pick it back up and show you where we are at. Yeah, sounds good. All right, many minutes later, the basic framing is done on this thing. I think it doesn't look too bad. I mean, of course it's probably a little wonky as you go down the line, but I mean, that's gonna be awesome. Ample sunlight and everything is pretty big. I mean, it's only part-time temporary summer enclosure, so it's gonna be awesome. But yeah, we're gonna put supports, probably 2 running through each, and then this big one's gonna be the door, I'm thinking. Unless we put the hide over there, then we'll put the door. But I think the center right here is gonna be the door. But yeah, no, it's not too bad. I mean, a little bit of pokiness and all that fun stuff, but we're getting there. So, and unfortunately it started raining on me, so I think tomorrow after my detail, I think we're gonna pick it up then, because it's supposed to not rain tomorrow until like later. So I think we're gonna pick it up then and finish it off. Plus I gotta go to the store and buy some more stuff. So in the morning, or probably afternoon, I will pick it up and we will get right back to it. So it's not gonna be a 3-part video, it's gonna be just a 2-parter. So we're working on it, we're getting there, we're almost done with it. And then when summertime hits and it starts to get really hot, we're gonna throw them in there. So I will pick this back up in the afternoon. All right, it's the next day. I already came back from the store and got wood. Thank God I did, because I had to do a lot of cutting and recutting, because apparently I can't read a tape measure, which is fine. But check it out. This thing is killer. It's got locks on here, and it's not plumb or anything. It's definitely an amateur build, but I mean, this thing is banging. Look at that. That looks so good. I'm so excited about it. And this is gonna be the main door. So I'm not gonna put a support through because it's got a little corner supports in it, but I'm gonna put chicken wire over it, and eventually we're gonna go to the mesh wire, the nicer stuff, so nothing can really get in there or anything like that. But it's expensive and it doesn't come in big rolls. It's really expensive. It sucks. So we're gonna put chicken wire over it, but they shouldn't be able to crawl out or go up or anything, even though they're little SUVs. But no, I mean, this looks so freaking awesome. I am so hyped. Now I get to get all cut up and tortured with chicken wire and the snips and everything. So yeah, no, this is super cool. I am so excited for this. And then when that's all done, then we'll eventually deck it out, put the hide where we want to, put their water and food dish in and everything. And then we have plants planted so they can actually eat them and stuff. But yeah, no, I am so freaking excited about this. I think it looks really cool. So I'm gonna start cracking on the chicken wire, and then I'm gonna wrap this up and show it off. And I'm just so excited about this. This is gonna be an awesome summer home for him. All right, I will pick it up when it is all finished. Dude, check it out. So nice. And just like that, it is all freaking done. So happy it's over. I like it. I think it looks cool. I think they're gonna like it too. I love the door though too, because like it all locks into place. And this already broke. I just bought it, already broke, so I'm irritated by that, like cheap ass stuff from Lowe's. But yeah, big old door, so we can clean it if we need to. Redo plants. It is a little crooked, but that's quite all right because it still locks. It's still functional. I'm just gonna throw that on there so I do not lose it, because yeah, I opened the door to put the wire on and then this just fell out on my face, so that was fun. Oh, it's in there backwards, isn't it? Whatever, we'll worry about that later. But yeah, so that's the tour enclosure, and this week's supposed to be nice, so we're like really nice, like in the 80s. So we're gonna put it all on, put them in there, set up their water dish, their hide, all that fun stuff, and we are gonna call it good. And I don't know if we're gonna paint it at all. I'm definitely gonna redo the wiring because I don't really like it, but I think it looks great for what it is. I think it's awesome. I think they're gonna love it, and then there's plenty of room for more, which isn't a bad thing. So I hope everybody enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. We're kind of switching it up from the detailing, so we'll see what happens next. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.